Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today's story is intense, personal, and one of the hardest things I've ever shared publicly. And honestly, I still can't believe it happened. Before we start, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications, because this is a story about family, betrayal, and survival. Let's get into it. I never thought I'd be in a situation where my own home, the place I grew up, the place I always felt safe, would feel like a prison. But that's exactly where I found myself. The night my brother yelled at me and pushed me toward the door, while my mom cheered. This isn't clickbait. This is my story. I'm going to start from the beginning, not just the moment they kicked me out, because everyone deserves context. Growing up, my family wasn't perfect. We had fights like anyone else, but in the last few years, things changed. It felt like the arguments got worse and worse, not because of something I did, but more because of who I became. I started doing things differently. I followed my own dreams. I questioned traditions. I stopped staying silent when something hurt me. And suddenly, that was a problem for some people in my house. There were small fights at first. Why did you say that? We're just saying what's best. Why does it hurt when you say these things? Crickets. These arguments became harsh, personal, and dark. I started to feel like I was walking on eggshells every day. I remember it clearly. It was late at night. We'd had dinner, and everything seemed normal, or as normal as our home could be. But then, it happened. My brother exploded. Not just a raised voice, I'm talking about screaming so loud that neighbors could probably hear it. He called me, "Nobody wants you here. Go pack your things and leave." I stood there frozen. I didn't even argue. I just walked toward my room to pack. And that's when I heard it. Clap. Clap. My mom, someone I trusted, someone who I believed would protect me, started clapping her hands in approval at what my brother was doing. It felt like a punch straight to my chest. I thought perhaps, maybe they were joking. Maybe I misunderstood. Maybe tomorrow everything would go back to normal. But deep down, I couldn't ignore the reality. When someone you love celebrates your pain, not just tolerates it, it changes your entire world. I packed a small bag. Clothes, wallet, phone charger. Nothing fancy, but I remember feeling lighter in a strange way. It was scary, of course, but also freeing. I knew something inside me was finally breaking away from all that pain. After that night, I didn't go back home. I stayed with a friend and eventually found a place of my own. Was it easy? Not at all. Was it worth it? Every moment of strength and pain taught me who I could be without fear. If you're watching this and you're going through something similar, whether it's with family, friends, or people you thought cared about you, hear this. Your worth is not defined by someone else's approval. Your pain is real and you deserve support. And sometimes you have to let go to find peace. You are not alone. Thank you for listening to my story. If this video helped you in any way, even a little, please share it with someone who might need it too. Don't forget to like, comment your thoughts, and subscribe if you haven't already. I'll see you in the next video. Stay strong. Have you ever felt unwanted in your own home? Not from strangers, not from society, but from the very people who were supposed to protect you? Because I have. And today, I'm finally telling the full story. Not for sympathy, not for attention, but because silence almost destroyed me. This is the night my brother screamed at me, pushed me out of the house, and my mother stood there, clapping, as if my pain was entertainment. I grew up believing family was everything. No matter how bad life got outside, home was supposed to be safe. We weren't rich. We weren't perfect, but I believed we were united. At least, that's what I told myself. From the outside, we looked like a normal family. Smiles during festivals, photos during celebrations, laughter in front of relatives. But inside those walls, something was slowly rotting, and I didn't see it coming. My brother was always the golden child. Whatever he did was right. Whatever I did was questioned. If he shouted, it was stress. If I spoke up, it was disrespect. I stayed quiet for years. I swallowed my feelings. I convinced myself that love meant tolerance. But silence doesn't heal you. It slowly kills you. Things changed when I started thinking for myself. I questioned decisions. I wanted independence. I wanted respect, not control. That's when I became the problem. Suddenly, every argument was my fault. Every tension was blamed on me, and every conversation felt like a courtroom where the verdict was already decided. The tension grew daily. Cold silences, passive-aggressive comments, whispers behind my back. I could feel it. Something bad was coming. That night, the air felt heavy. No one looked me in the eyes. Even the walls felt like they were listening. I should have left earlier, but hope is a dangerous thing. It started with a small argument, a simple disagreement. Then my brother snapped. He stood up, pointing at me, screaming words I will never forget. "You are useless. Nobody wants you here. Get out of this house." I tried to speak. I tried to explain, but he shoved me. Not hard enough to injure me, but hard enough to humiliate me. And then, the sound that broke me. Clap. Clap. My mom was clapping, smiling, approving. In that moment, I realized something terrifying. I was alone. That clap echoed louder than his words. It wasn't anger that hurt me. It was confirmation. Confirmation that I was no longer family. I was an inconvenience. I looked around the room. No one stopped him. No one defended me. That was the moment my childhood ended. I walked into my room. My hands were shaking. I packed clothes, documents, and memories all into one small bag. Every item reminded me of something. A birthday that felt fake, a smile that hid pain, a promise that was never real. I walked out without looking back, because sometimes looking back breaks you again. I sat outside under a streetlight. No plan, no destination, just disbelief. I kept asking myself, what did I do wrong? Why wasn't I enough? But deep in, a new voice whispered, "You survived." If you're watching this and you feel trapped in a toxic home, listen carefully. You are not weak. You are not crazy. You are not alone. Your story matters. Your pain matters. And one day, your freedom will matter more than their approval. I don't hate my family, but I choose my